Preston Depot is also the main site for our employee skills development program, and our training building is home to state-of-the-art tram simulator, which is used as part of our driver training. We probably regard this site as the premier training facility for light rail in Australia.
Today, there's a lot of people out there, so I feel very privileged to be given that role, so thank you very much. My history was, I started here in 1979 as a vehicle body maker with then the MMTB, Melbourne Metropolitan Tramways Board. So that was a long time ago. I've gradually worked my way up to supervisor role in the new collision area, which I must say is a magnificent building. The brief history of the workshops itself, when I did start, there was close to 500 people that worked here, and every bit of machinery off the trams was all built here on site.
The many partners we've worked with to actually make this site a reality. It's not a small job taking a depot which is over 90 years old, that was built as the real workshops then for the Melbourne Tram Network, the growing Melbourne Tram Network, and then to take that and to turn it into a new home for the future of Melbourne's tram network. We've worked very closely with the local council and of course the local residents who've had to put up with quite a big job in terms of getting the work done here, with big roads in terms of reorganising the local layout, big track, and of course the many constructors and contractors who've been on their site. This is a heritage site. Over 90 years ago, these first workshop buildings were put down, and we've worked very hard to preserve the site's history in a way that's both meaningful but also makes it fit for future going forward.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Jerome, for that introduction, and to Nicholas, to you and your team, and the chair of Curious Downer, Linda Nichols, as well. Linda very kindly indulged us while we played on the jumping castle for a little while, just over there. To everyone else who's here, to my ministerial and parliamentary colleague and local member Robin Scott, to the Mayor of Darebin, Vince Fontana, to many representatives of the community and the workforce, and in particular the three unions here who are represented today as well, in the ETU, the AMWU and the RTBU. It does demonstrate by the great diversity of people who come along that today is a day of celebration as we celebrate the opening of the new home of our E-Class trams and the other associated elements that Nicholas and Gary talked about. And it is a relief to know that the hot beef rolls are as good today as they were in years gone by. That is very important. A well-fed workforce is a productive workforce. It's very important. But also too, I think it's demonstration by the fact that there's estimated to be many thousands of people come through here today, that this site is rich in history. Many people have an association with trams, whether you've ridden on trams all your life, you've worked on the trams all your life, or you just have an interest in them. This is a site that is rich in history, and as Gary talked about, this is a site that's had its ups and downs, but today we are very much celebrating an up that will remain that way for a long time in the future, because this $190 million redevelopment has come about because of government investing in the E-Class trams, in the newest, modern, safest trams on our network. And of course we're buying more, and they need a good home to go at night to sleep and to be well cared for and maintained and put back onto the network the next day. And that is what this refurbished depot provides.